Please do it. Okay, we've got time in this hour for one more item, and it's from FitQuest. And it is the ultra-thin walking treadmill. I really like this treadmill for a lot of reasons. And the main one being that a lot of times the reason we like a treadmill, but maybe we don't want one in our home is because they're big. They take up a lot of space. And this one doesn't. Do you see how thin and streamlined it is? First off, let me show you. You see how thin and streamlined it is? If I'm not using this, I can fold the handle down and roll it underneath a sofa or a bed or something of that nature. So it's not one of those big treadmills that literally take up space, you put them in one spot and you can never move it. This one, you don't have to climb up onto the treadmill. I can easily step up so it's not uncomfortable in any way. It comes along with the safety feature, so if I needed to stop it right away, I just pull the tab and that stops it. That universally on any time you see a red tab like that, you just lift it off and then it'll stop the treadmill. It'll gradually stop it. It's not gonna stop on a dime. So it'll gradually stop it. If you wanted to keep this as a safety feature because you have young ones and you don't want them to get on the treadmill, then you just keep this in a separate spot. It comes with a remote control because your display is down at the bottom. You don't even have a big shelf up here that sometimes can be bulky and get into the way. Your display is right down there at the bottom. We're gonna jump in and give you all of the details. You do have a 264-pound weight capacity here. The unit itself weighs 66 pounds. I promised you Jody would be right back with us, and she is. And you've got it as a customer pick. So if you wanna go ahead and read those reviews, please do it. Now, we've got it on FlexPay for just under $200 a month. You've got free shipping, and you can use that FlexPay with any major credit card. But if you wanted to use it and use your HSN card, you can get a 12-month, no interest, VIP financing. It's like having a 12-month FlexPay, and it's $50, $44.99 to get that one home on your HSN card. So enjoy that. We're gonna give you all the details. Jody, I love something, once again, that we have in our home that's simple and easy to use.
I agree, and I'm hoping that this isn't underwhelming you because of what you're used to. You're used to seeing a really large treadmill that has handrails on the side and a really big console with a ton of buttons that you have no idea what they mean. But you look at this and you're thinking, wait a minute, that's it? Like, that's just a bar and a platform? Yes, this is it. This is all you need, but this is so great because it's going to fit in your house. It's going to move from room to room. You do plug it in, you pop this on. First of all, let me show you how this comes, Tamra.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you exactly how this piece comes. And when you get it out of the box, this is how it comes. And it's already assembled. When I'm ready, I slide it out of the box, fully assembled. I don't have to attach the bar. I don't have to attach the motor. All you do is plug it into the front, you plug it into the wall, you have your key, your safety feature here that you tag onto your shirt, you put the battery in the remote control, and then you have 3 buttons here. It's an on button, and then a plus or a minus. You angle that down towards your platform here, 3, 2, 1, it counts you down, and then it starts you on a 0.5, so super slow. When you're ready, you pop that up. This is gonna go to a 3.7 mile per hour speed. So I'll show you what that looks like. This is the 3.7. Now this is a brisk walk. So if anyone's thinking, okay, well, it's not a running treadmill and I don't run, but I power walk.
Yes.
I don't know about you, but this is a power walk to me, right?
Right.
So when I'm ready though, I'm gonna take it down, and you don't have to go to that level. You can start on a 1. You can start on a 1.5. You're gonna get your steps in an air-conditioned home. You can watch your TV. You can have your glass of water off to the side. The great thing about this is you don't have to go out and walk the mile, but then have to come back from the miles. And you have to go 2 miles. You can get 5-10 minutes in a day. Yeah. This is going to slide under the couch. I'll actually show you that. I'm gonna go ahead and detach myself from this. I'm gonna power this down, and I want you to see, I'm gonna pop these off to the side. I'm gonna unplug the front, and then I'm going to, safety bar goes down, You lift, the wheels are on the front. It does weigh 66 pounds itself, but it's just like touring luggage around the airport.
Okay.
I'm gonna slide it under my couch.
Wow.
And voila.
Done.
And then I'm back to normal, right?
Yes.
So simple to use, and it's easy to store away, which to me is huge because normally these are big.
Right.
These are bulky. You don't want to buy a treadmill because you know where you're going to put it and what's it going to do. Are you really going to use it? It's going to be in that spare bedroom,
Right.
accumulating clothes.
Right.
And let's be realistic, you know what I mean? It's not going to work for you, but this one will.
Yes.
This one's going to anywhere you want.
And it's not gonna take up space for you, which is great. All you do is plug it in, and that's it. We've got one plug, and we've got ours plugged in, and then we're going. And I like that you were, you know, literally, you see how easy and seamlessly this could fit into your home. So I'm going pretty slow, but let me show you. I'm gonna take this all the way, and I have my remote control. The remote control lives right here, so you'll never lose it. I'm gonna take this all the way down to as slow as it goes, okay? If you can do this, you can walk on this treadmill. Do you see that? You don't have to go fast. You don't have to be a runner. You don't have to be a pro if you can do this. And I'm holding on. So it's not like I have to, you know, worry about balance in any way. If I can do this, I can use this treadmill comfortably and with confidence. And so, you know, as we were saying, this is not one that you're gonna climb hills with and you're gonna train for the marathon. This is for you if you're saying, I need to get my steps in. I need to walk, I need to move. We all know the benefits, or we always talk about and we hear about the benefits of walking, but you might not have the location for walking. Walking outside might be a little bit more cumbersome for you for a variety of reasons, whether it's weather, it could just be terrain. You just don't have a comfortable place or a place that you feel safe to walk, whether it's, you know, the sidewalks are uneven, or there are, you know, dogs in the area and you don't want to encounter those, or just for a variety of reasons while walking outside can be a little bit of a hindrance. This now, you do it at home on your own time, on your own schedule, at your own pace, and you don't feel pressured to have to go faster than what you're comfortable with. And you don't have to have a dedicated space to keep this because it folds up nice and slim. It's ultra thin, it's 5 inches. It's got, well, let me give you an exact measurement on this one. So it's 5 inches high. Think about that, 5 inches high. It's 55 inches long and then 25 inches wide. That's it. And we're gonna show you, Jody, we're showing literally a size compare with this treadmill, unlike any other treadmill that you've seen.
Oh yeah, look at how small that footprint is, how thin and streamlined. This is not just your walking, this is an ultra slim, ultra thin walking treadmill. I'll show you, you know, when you talked about the 5 inches, my hand is about, it's shorter than my hand, my whole full palm. It comes up right in the center here. It comes up to right about, you know, the middle of my hand. We also have this onboarding platform here. So when you get on the back, this is literally about 3 inches off the ground. And then you make your way on to the platform. You have this nice flex deck here, which is great because that's gonna be your shock absorber. So those of you that do like to get outside and walk and you do get home and you say, oh, my knees, my ankles, my back, my hips, all the things, it's because you were on concrete and it's very unforgiving. Here, you get the flex deck where it's gonna absorb some shock. You have some traction here on the belt. You have some traction here on the sides. You have your safety bar, which is great. So that's gonna be your balance here. And you have the safety feature so that this is your key. If it's not on, it's not attached, it will not work. So if you don't want anybody using it, you can take that with you and hide it. But you're not going to. You're going to want to use it. So when I'm ready to hop on, one more time, I have to show you this. I just love this so much. Look at this. This is how you're going to store it. You're going to pop that down. It locks into place. You pick it up. You roll it from room to room. When you're ready, put the foot pedal onto that red tab there. You pull it on up, and then you're good to go, and you're going to start your workout. That's all it is, right? I don't have to do anything fancy, get the fancy clothes, get the fancy shoes, none of that. I attach my safety feature. I angle my remote down towards my my deck here, and then I push my plus or my minus, and I go up to whatever level that I want. This does hold up to 264 pounds. So we've had models on here before that are 6 foot tall, and they have plenty of space. They have a nice long gait, plenty of space to get their stride in. I'm 5'7", and there's plenty of room for me, but it's also super stable. This isn't bounce. You don't see anything bouncing or flex, you know, like the center. It's not bowing in the center. It'll hold, right? This is, and you know, the thing about this, Tamara, I know that we've shown you other pieces. We just showed you the under the desk elliptical, the Pro,
Yes.
the Pedal Pro.
Yes.
And we also have the FitQuest bike that I love so much. And I do encourage you to use those as well. But if you sit a lot during the day, and I encourage people that, you know, maybe on the go all the time, if you want to sit and get fit, go for it. But if you sit a lot,
yes,
I'm going to encourage you to get up and move a little bit. And the great thing about that is that you can do this with the safety feature. You can do this with the balance bar. So you're not left alone, you know, on an uneven surface or feeling unstable on the treadmill. This is something that you're going to be able to get off the couch and get a couple steps in and get your 5 to 10 minutes in.
Right.
And that little bit that you do today is going to encourage you to do that little bit tomorrow, and then again the next day. And you're going to start to gain confidence in the fact that, okay, this isn't painful. I didn't hurt myself. I didn't have to get down on the floor. All I had to do is get off the couch and get on the treadmill for 5, 10 minutes.
Yes.
And you can do anything you want. You know, you don't have to pound the pavement for an hour. I say that all the time. People ask me, Jody, you know, where do I start? And I think a great way to start is just by walking, because you don't have to learn anything new.
Right.
We all know how to walk, right? And this is going to be something super simple, super effective. It's going to get you moving. It's going to add fluid to your joints and blood flow from your heart to your extremities. It's so beneficial to move, because you're given one body, you're given one shot. And if we don't use it and we're not moving, which is what our bodies are meant to do, we're not burning the calories. We're not getting the oxygen flow, the blood flow. We're not mobilizing our joints. We're not getting flexibility and range of motion. All of these things are so important. I don't care about the calories. I don't care about you losing 15 pounds. I care about you moving so that you're not in pain every day, so that you're not stiff when you're getting off the couch or rolling out of bed, right?
Right.
So if you could just do something for yourself today, I'm just, you will thank me. I know you will.
Yes.
I know you're going to call and thank me.
Yeah, I mean, and like you said, we already know how to we already know how to do it. So there is no learning curve when it comes to getting on a treadmill. It's just really having a treadmill that fits into our life. And here at HSN, we've offered, and we continue to, you know, always offer lots of different types of fitness equipment. Some of the best sellers and the ones that you know, as customers love the most are the ones that are portable, in that I can use them when I want them, but I don't have to dedicate an entire corner or area or room in my house to them. I use them, and then if I need to put them away, I can put them away. Those are the ones that are the most popular. And typically when you know, before this, when it came to treadmills, you couldn't do that. You had to commit to the treadmill, you know, and it was like having a roommate, because that treadmill was gonna be in that spot once you put it there. But with this, you use it. If you need to put it away, you literally roll it away. It's so slimline. It can go into under a sofa. It can go under a bed. It can go into a closet or behind a door. And then when you're ready to use it, you use it. So you don't have to commit to having one spot in your home that's just for the treadmill. But when you use it, you get the benefits. And you can see it comes with a display. Unlike when you are out walking outside, this shows you the distance that you've traveled, the speed that you're going, the calories you've burned. If you want to motivate yourself, maybe you do it not necessarily just by the number on the scale, not just by losing weight, but it can be by, well, yesterday I walked a quarter of a mile. Today I'm gonna walk a third of a mile. I'm gonna go a little bit further, or half a mile, I should say. Maybe yesterday I burned 100 calories. Today I'm gonna burn 150 calories. I'm gonna walk until I reach that. And that's when you start to see the benefits of having that counter and that display. And those are the benefits that you get with a treadmill that you wouldn't get walking outside or just walking around the block. You'll notice that we had 2 of these on, and they're not loud. Jody has hers on. It's not loud. It's not intrusive into your home, into your family life. It doesn't take up, like we said, a lot of space. It doesn't make a lot of noise. It's literally one plug. It is the easiest treadmill that you will use. It's easy on, easy off, because also, Jody, a lot of those traditional treadmills, you literally have to climb up into them. This one you don't. It's only 5 inches off the ground.
5 inches. You have heels higher than that, ladies. I know you do.
Right.
You know, so this is not scary. This is so close to the ground. It's so low profile, such a small footprint that is going to have a really big impact on your life and your family's lives. Because let's be honest, I don't care what height you are, this bar is going to accommodate any size, any height, right? 264 weight capacity here that we have, but you're getting all that you need. You don't need all the extra, right? You don't need all the extra buttons, and it makes it look like it's really fancy and really important.
Yes.
It's not. This is so effective. And most of us, you know, I have so many friends that have those garage gyms.
Yes.
I got to go out in the garage and do the thing, and the treadmills are out there or whatever it is that they have, and their weights and things like that. And then they're rusting outside, and it's really hot.
Yes.
No, we don't. I don't want to do all that. I don't have time for it. I'm sweating majority of the time. And if I walk to and from my car, it is hot and I'm sweating. I don't want to anymore. I want to be comfortable, but I want to still work out because I know the benefits to my body. And I know how important this is. And your doctor has probably told you time and time again, Susie, Linda, I need you to move. We got to get you moving. You know, and they're like, well, where do I start? Well, what do I do?
Right.
This is what you do. You get up and you get walking. You put one foot in front of the other, and you take that step and you go the extra mile. You don't have to do the mile, but you go that extra mile for yourself. You motivate yourself. You encourage yourself to do the thing because there's so many benefits to moving a little bit more. You know, when it comes time for lunch, and I use this example all the time, but it really does. It is like that ripple effect, right? When you get up in the morning and you get to work, and you know, spend some time. When you win the morning, you win the day.
Yes.
So if you can wake up before anybody else does, and you can just power walk for 10 or 15 minutes, just get the blood flowing, get those endorphins pumping, and then you start your day. You're ready for the family to wake up. You're ready to cook the breakfast. And then you're making better choices when it's time to eat breakfast and when it's time to eat lunch. And you're hydrating a little more because you burned a few calories. You got a little sweaty, right? You're sleeping a little better. You're making better and more conscious decisions throughout your day, and you're influencing others. You have no idea who you're going to influence, who's in the house watching you, a friend that, you know, wanted to get started as well, and then they see you and they see your body changing, and they're like, okay, what are you doing? And you tell them, they go and get it. This is how it works. Right. It's the same thing as when you have, you know, your favorite restaurant and you go and share it with all your girlfriends or, you know, guy friends, and you say, oh, you got to try this restaurant. This is how it's going to be with the treadmill. Right. With the FitQuest slim line treadmill, you're going to share this with everyone, and they're going to be like, you know what? I need that too, right? And so it's the time to do it because we're going into the holiday months, and you know what happens. You don't have the time. You're not going to have the time, and you're not going to do it. You know this. We did it last year, and you did it the year before, and you thought you were going to stay on your workout routine, and you didn't have the time to get to the gym, and you had every excuse in the book because you had the parties to go to, and you have the festivities and the gifts to buy, all the things. But if you have something at home, you'll tell yourself, okay, I have 10 minutes. I know you have 10 minutes. I have 10 minutes to hop on, and it's easy. And look at this. I'll show you one more time, Tamara, before I give it back to you. I want you to see. Again, this is how it comes. It comes assembled. You open the box and it's ready. You plug it in, and I'll show you how easy this is to store underneath the couch, or you can pick it up and store it in a room, in a closet. It has wheels on the front, 66 pounds itself. I'm just gonna slide it on under, and it goes away, right? So simple to clean up, simple to slide into another room, plug it into the wall. You know, you can still take this outside if you have a plug outside. And then when you're ready, pop it on out. Easy to store, easy to use. You're gonna love it.
Yes. And you already know how to use it in terms of it's a treadmill. You're walking, you're putting
Yeah.
one foot in front of the other. You can go slow if you want, you can go a little bit faster. This is not made to, you know, simulate walking up hills and those kinds of things. This is giving you your steps and giving it to you in a consistent way. I love that Jody said, in your air-conditioned home, and in December when it's cold outside, you're in your heated home and you're still comfortable. Read those customer pick reviews because it is. You've got it on FlexPay, you've got it at free shipping. You have nothing that you need to assemble. I love that, no assembly required. You just decide where you